Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I posted a video a little while back in which I took you guys along with me and we saw different apartments across the city of Muscat here in Oman, and we visited the apartments. We saw how the apartments looks like, what are the type of apartments, the different areas, how it all works, what to look for in an apartment, what not to look for in an apartment, and all of those things. I got a really good response on that video. If you haven't checked that video out, I am going to link that down below and above. I will highly recommend you to watch that video after you watch this video, because that's going to give you the practical insight of how exactly the apartments looks like. Since we are living here for like more than 4 years, we were living in Salala for the first year, and then we moved to Muscat, and we have moved into many different areas, into many different apartments. So I sort of like kind of have a good idea of how this all works. So if you're here for it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, let me know, say hi, whatever you want to say. Follow me on Instagram, it's under the same name, masoomanalife. And now let's just start the video. सबसे पहले you need to know what is your budget. अब budget के अंदर the important factor is the affordability, how much rent you can afford. If your company give you allowance, आपको accommodation के पैसे मिल रहे हैं, then you have a clear cut budget कि आप कितना पे कर सकते हो. Otherwise what's your cost of living, आपको total cost of living में देखना पड़ेगा कि आपको कितना जो है वो bills में जाएगा, कितना आपके entertainment में जाएगा, etc etc. Then you can find out how much money you can afford to spend per month on your rent. ठीक है, I am going to make a complete video on cost of living here in Oman. If you are interested, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें ताकि आप तक वो वीडियो आ जाए, और मुझे बताइएगा कमेंट्स में ताकि मैं वो वीडियो जल्दी बना लूँ if you really want that video. The second important thing after your budget has to be what sort of renting situation you want yourself to be in. क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक होता है yearly contract based rent. उसमें क्या होगा, दे विल साइन अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर 2 years वेयर दे विल टेक 24 checks for like per month, and then one check maybe as a refund kind of money. ठीक है, so what will happen is they are going to cash one check every month, but you are supposed to pay all 24 checks together. Like, they are not going to cash it together, they are going to cash one by one, but since it's a contract, so you are binded by that contract with them. The next way of renting is once you rent per month, so you just give your money per month. Okay, so we have been living with per month also. Now we are on a contract based living, and both of them are very comfortable. If you're here for a longer period of time, you can definitely go for the contract based. You don't have to worry about every single month going and giving rent and things like that. Okay, now the third important thing that you need to look in to is the area in which you want to look. अब area के अंदर there are many key deciding factors जिसके अंदर आपके पास आ सकता है if you want a family friendly area or not. If you're a bachelor, obviously you can live pretty much anywhere, except कुछ buildings में allow नहीं करते bachelors को, otherwise you can live wherever you want to. But if you have a family, then you might want to live in a family friendly area where there are many amenities, and there are things to do, there are parks, and there are grocery shops, and things like that. The second thing that you might want to look is if you want to live near your office or not. If you want to live near your workspace, then you need to look into the closer proximity of where your work is. It's not that hard. आपको अगर area पता है, if you're even new to the country, to the city, you can still see on Google Maps कि कौन से area में आपका जो है वो ऑफिस है और फिर कौन से एरिया में आप रह सकते हैं. यू कैन सी द क्लोजर प्रॉक्सिमिटी दैट वे. इसके बाद आपके पास जो एक इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर है वो ये भी, इफ़ यू वांट टू लिव नियर स्कूल और नॉट. इफ़ यू हैव किड्स, ऑब्वियसली देन यू नीड टू लुक कि आपको स्कूल के पास रहना है या नहीं रहना, क्योंकि जनरली स्कूल्स के इर्द गिर्द जो है वो फैमिली फ्रेंडली एरियाज़ होते हैं, सो दे आर ऑल्सो गुड ऑप्शन टू लिव. और वैसे भी द वैन्स आर रियली एक्सपेंसिव, द स्कूल्स आर रियली एक्सपेंसिव ओवर हियर ऑल्सो, सो यू नीड टू लुक इनटू कंसिडरेशन अगेन योर अफोर्डेबिलिटी एंड योर बजट एंड एवरीथिंग. उसके बाद वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज इफ़ यू वांट टू लिव कम्युनिटी बेस्ड और नॉट. दैट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर व्हाई डिसाइडिंग योर. सो देयर आर पीपल हु लिव नियर बाय देयर रिलीजियस प्लेस एरिया. सो इफ़ यू बिलोंग टू अ सर्टेन कम्युनिटी एंड you want to live into that area, you need to look forward for that also. Okay, the fourth thing that you need to look is the size of the apartment. So if you are a bachelor, you can live wherever you want to. Again, you can live in a studio apartment, into a big apartment, into a studio, and you can rent a bed space, you can rent a room, you can do room sharing, flat sharing, whatever you want to. You can save a lot of money that way. But if you are here with a family, then you will need a proper accommodation, which means you need at least 1 BHK or maybe a big studio apartment or anything like that, which means that 1 bedroom, hall and kitchen. or 2-bedroom hall and kitchen 2 BHK, or 3-bedroom hall and kitchen 3 BHKs. So you need to look for the size. Obviously the money is going to vary with the size of the apartment, but that's what you need to look into. What is the need of your family? Okay, so now to the types of apartments. Now types of apartments, there is 2 major categories. One being what kind of a building you are looking your apartment into. If you are looking in a villa building, then the cost may be a little bit lower, but you are not getting a lift or the amenities that you might get in a big apartment building. And if you're looking in a big apartment complex kind of a building, then the rents will be accordingly. And the next thing that is, you are going to go for a furnished or an unfurnished or a semi-furnished apartment. Now if you're going for a furnished apartment, you are going to pay a little bit more rent because you are paying for the appliances and for the furniture. If you're going for an unfurnished, then you need to furnish it yourself, which means that you need to put in money to buy furniture and appliances. And again, if you're going for semi-furnished, you need to look into what you need to buy and what not. Okay, so you need to just look into the factors of how long you're going to be staying in the apartment in order to choose between which kind of apartment you are going for. And also the resale value of furniture and appliances is not super good, so you need to all think about that. If you're moving, if you will take your furniture with you, if you're not going to take your furniture with you, if you're going to resell your furniture, or whatever the long-term plan. Okay, so now coming to the key point of the entire video, what is actually the cost of apartments these? You can find a proper 1 BHK, which means a proper bedroom, hall and kitchen apartment, somewhere from around 100 to 120 OMR, and it can go up to like 500 to 600 OMR as per the location, community, amenities and all of those things. You can find a pretty cheap apartment in a very old building. You need to sacrifice on few things. You might need to sacrifice on amenities and on the location and on the roads and to the proximity of things, but you can find a cheap property to live in. And since Oman is a pretty secure and safe country, so you might not have issues with security and stuff like that, but again you need to compromise on few things to get a good cost of it. You can rent between like 160 to 200 for is the starting for 2 BHK, and it can go up to, you know, again 500, 600, 700. For 3 BHK, again the starting is somewhere around 250, 270, and that can go up to an infinity way. And now comes to the point where how you are going to look for any of these apartments. अब इसको देखने की आपके पास दो बहुत अच्छी सोर्सेज हैं ऑनलाइन, जिसमें आपके पास OLX है नंबर 1, और दूसरा है आपके पास ओपन सूक। OLX आप मस्कत डालें, प्रॉपर्टीज़ फॉर रेंट लिखें, फ्लैट्स फॉर रेंट लिखें OLX, गूगल पे सिंपल लिखें फ्लैट फॉर रेंट OLX, वो आपके पास बहुत सारे फ्लैट जो करंटली अवेलेबल होंगे वो आपको दिखाएगा प्राइसेस के साथ, और डिस्क्रिप्शन में वो आपको नंबर भी देगा टू कॉन्टैक्ट टू, और वो आपको बताएगा भी कि क्या क्या अवेलेबल है, क्या क्या अवेलेबल है। मतलब यू कैन गेट अ आइडिया ऑफ what exactly are the amenities are available with the certain flat. So you can always call and you can know, and you can, you know, just confirm what are the things, and you can book an appointment and you can go and visit the place. Like keys are usually there nearby the apartment, you know, somewhere under the mat or somewhere with there's usually a box where the keys are hanging, and you know, things like that. So you might be able to go and visit. That's basically not a very hectic process if you call first. Okay, also similar to open souk have a little bit pricier properties, but it's again a very good area, especially if you're not living in Muscat currently. If you're away, you can look online for the properties on open souk and on OLX Muscat. Now always remember to ask for more pictures and to ask if the electricity, Wi-Fi and water is included. Third way, if you are in the city, you can generally go out if you have a car or something. You can see there's usually written flat for rent or house for rent. There's a board over there, and there's a number given, so you can call. Usually that number is of the caretaker who lives in the building, so you can call them and they will come out and they'll show you the apartment. So that's also a good way, because you are completely minimizing the time of you looking for an apartment and you know, doing that. This is a more practical way of doing it, but it's only possible if you are in the city. It kind of does get frustrating at times once you know you're calling and you're not picking up and things like that, but that usually don't happen. It's a very smooth process. Sometimes it will happen, but again, you know, house shifting and renting is not a smooth process. It will take a little bit toll on your head anyways. So that's all that I really wanted to talk about in this video. I hope I have covered most of it, if not all of it. If you have any further questions, make sure to leave them down below. That's it. If you want to watch any of more related video, make sure to click on any of these videos. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to click this circle and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye.